time ago, in a nice quiet village, there lived a wealthy merchant. He lived together with his daughter who was named Bawang Putih. This merchant's wife had long since passed away. The merchant was very fond of his daughter because she was so obedient and kind-hearted. One day, as he came home from traveling, he brought the woman and her daughter along with him. He wanted to marry this woman. So, Bawang Putih now had a stepmother and a stepsister who was named Bawang Merah. Went to trade, her stepmother and Bawang Merah would treat Bawang Putih like a servant. Bawang Putih did all the work that was ordered by her stepmother. She cleaned the house, cooked, washed clothes, etc. If Bawang Putih's work went wrong, her stepmother would punish her by not feeding her. Every morning, her stepmother and Bawang Merah took turns shouting. Not yet finished washing clothes, Bawang Putih would then be called by her stepmother. Because Bawang Putih worked so hard and was punished so harshly, her body became thinner. One day, Bawang Putih's father returned home and fell ill. He was very ill and Bawang Putih was very sad because of it. She never left her father alone. However, God decided differently. Bawang Putih's father died. While Bawang Putih wept and cried, her stepmother and Bawang Merah were excited because the property and house of Bawang Putih's father now belonged to them. Bawang Putih's life was miserable after her father died. She no longer had her father to love and comfort her. Her stepmother and Bawang Merah further tortured her. Bawang Putih tried to be patient, but sometimes she would cry at night. One day, Bawang Putih went to the river to wash clothes. She was sleepy and hungry. Her body was weak. While washing, Bawang Putih didn't realize that her stepmother's vivid scarf had washed away. She was surprised to see that her stepmother's scarf was not there.
Excuse me, Grandma. Did you see a scarf?
Yes, dear. Let's go in. What's your name?
My name is Bawang Putih.
Finally, Bawang Putih decided to go down to the river to look for the stepmother's scarf. In the middle of the road, she met a farmer.
Bawang Putih, that's the food. We're starving because of you.
The next day, the stepmother and Bawang Merah followed the river. They arrived at the old grandmother's house. The old grandmother welcomed them warmly. Just like Bawang Putih, the grandmother needed their help. The only way to get the food was to work to help the old grandma, but they still couldn't stop complaining. Finally, Bawang Merah and the stepmother finished their work at the old grandmother's house and said goodbye. The old grandmother gave them the fruit. When they arrived at home, Bawang Merah and her mother were impatient to get their hands on jewelry inside. They split the fruit. However, they were in for quite a surprise, because inside the pumpkin were venomous animals such as snakes, scorpions, spiders, and centipedes. They were both bitten by the snake. No one came to help them. The stepmother and Bawang Merah died from the snake bite. Their greed bogged them to disaster. Meanwhile, Bawang Putih lives happily ever after, the jewelry given by the old grandmother making her rich. She continued her father's business and enjoyed the fruits of her obedience and kindness.